Look at all the late night stragglers making their late night purchases, making their late night way down the mean streets of Main Street towards their homes where they're going to sleep well. Yes, once again, we're back at Disneyland. Just about 8 minutes till 1 in the morning when, my friends, Main Street USA will close. It's the Sometimes Vlog! And the crowd goes wild. It's a vlog that happens sometimes. Welcome everybody back to Disneyland in the middle of the night. Once again, I was here earlier today with Adam the Woo at DCA hanging out with the gang. What the heck was I gonna say? Riding Tower of Terror, going on Soarin'. So I was here earlier and meant to do a vlog with Adam over there, but we got caught up with Periscope. Have you guys heard of Periscope? It's this new app where you can do little live streaming. It connects with Twitter, so my Twitter, Justin Scard. It connects with that and lets you know when I'm on Periscope and I do these live things. I've been talking to people saying hello, so I got Adam the Woo on Periscope today because if you don't know Adam the Woo, he's a friend of mine. He has a daily video channel, youtube.com/thedailywoo, plus an Adam the Woo adventure channel. Anyway, another YouTuber. So he's taking a 30-day sabbatical from social media. So you want to go to Starbucks? So he and I, what are we looking at? Hold on a second. This is Allie right here. What were you pointing at?
I want to sit.
Okay, well you can go sit, that's fine. We'll get back to her in 1 second. So basically Adam's taking a 30-day sabbatical from social media. Look at these people trying to dart out of the way. Social media. So I put up the Periscope, did a little live video with Adam earlier, and it totally made me forget all about doing the Sometimes vlog. I felt like I had already done it since I had talked to so many of you on the Periscope. Either way, I'm back today at night after a little detour to a restaurant, having some gluten-free food at Buca di Beppo. And by the way, Buca di Beppo has really good gluten-free food. They have this thing called Chicken Inferno that's really good. So anyway, we're here again after midnight. Once again, it winds up just being Allie and myself here wandering around the post-midnight days. If you don't already know, Allie, that's her, lives in Northern California, so when she does get a chance to come to Disneyland, it's not like we want to waste the time. We're here every precious possible moment that we can be. But earlier on Twitter, I said if you ask me some questions, I would try to answer them on the Sometimes vlog. So here we are, after hours, on Main Street USA, and Allie picked the questions. I have no idea what they are. She's going to ask them of me or to me? Tov me. Nailed it. And I'm gonna turn around because the light is better like this. Okay. Ready? Go.
Okay, Summer asked, which land do you spend the most time in?
Which land do I spend the most time in? Well, listen to that, first of all. So if you're hearing that in the background, that is above the Hotel Marceline. One of the guests here is taking apparently a piping hot shower or a piping cold shower. What do you think?
What?
You think it's a hot shower or a cold shower?
Sounds hot.
Yeah, that sounds hot. If it was cold, it'd be like, more instead of, it'd be, and speaking of, probably the land I want to spend the most time in is Adventureland, but there's not enough benches, so I end up spending the most time in New Orleans Square because there's a lot of space to walk around and a lot of stairs to sit on. Okay, next question.
Okay. What's your favorite thing to do besides go to Disneyland?
My favorite thing to do besides go to Disneyland is go to other places.
What places?
Like I like to travel, so I went to Hannibal, Missouri. I like to go to the mountains. I like to go to the desert. I like to go camping. Look at this woman's tripping out about the sounds up there. She doesn't know that's not a real hotel. She thinks it's a real hotel. She's thinking, how'd they get in there? And also she read the signs for the Fantasmic fast passes and went, what's Fantastic? Which is a real thing. Allie heard someone ask someone once, we were here, and she's like, you missed it. You walked away and I heard some lady ask another lady, what's Fantastic?
It's Fantasmic.
Yeah. Okay, next question.
Okay. Are you okay with Chris Pratt taking over the role of Indy, like it's rumored?
Okay, I loved first of all, I love Parks and Recreation, so Chris Pratt is amazing, and he's funny, which I love, and I loved the Lego movie. Like, the Lego movie might have been the best movie that came out last year. Seriously, if you haven't seen the Lego movie, I don't care if you're a boy or a girl, or a man or a woman, or a shim or a shur, or a horse or a cow, or you have a horse wife, or what's your problem? Go see the Lego movie. If you have two eyes and a heart, you'll love it. You didn't see it, did you?
No.
Shame. So, and I also loved Guardians of the Galaxy like everyone else. I want to love the next Jurassic Park already, but I'm afraid of what my heart will do to me if I don't love it. If they make more Indiana Jones movies, I will go see them, let's put it that way. So the answer to the question is, I hope whatever they do, it's good. I don't want to say no and then be wrong, and then I don't want to say yes and then be heartbroken if he fails me. Okay, so I would give it a chance. Okay, sorry.
Okay. Randy wants to know, if there were no internet, what direction do you think your life would have taken? What do you think you'd be doing?
Be filling a pauper's grave! If there were no internet, I'd probably still be playing actually rock and roll music on tour, because if the internet hadn't killed the music industry, my rising career as a small-time musician would have kept going and going and going till I would have ended up like Lem Siddons in Follow Me Boys, which is a great classic 1960s Disney movie, and if you haven't seen it, what's your problem? Just kidding, but it's probably on Netflix and you should... What's your problem? My sleeves are really wet because we rode Splash Mountain a whole bunch of times after midnight, and it was awesome, and the cast members were appreciating the Random Land videos and said, you guys can ride it again if you want, and now Allie's all wet and I'm all wet and the sleeves are all wet. I try to protect your hair as much as I could. Okay? I'm getting angry. No, just kidding. What was the question again? I forgot. Oh, so I'd probably just still be playing music because people wouldn't have just started downloading albums, and if they hadn't have done that, it wouldn't have killed all the small independent labels like the ones I were on, the words I weren't on. And then I'd be making money, maybe. I'd be playing music. Next question.
Okay. Do you have any Disney themed tattoos? If not, would you get one? And what would you get?
I have this, which is Anaheim, California, so that is not like an accident. That's the satellite liquor sign. There's a palm tree there. There's the Disneyland Castle. There's the Anaheim A from Anaheim Stadium. Here I hear Space Mountain, and if you notice, there's the monorail there and the Matterhorn. It's hard to tell. So it's not really Disney themed. My band had a song called Anaheim when the chorus of the song ended with Anaheim is burning down, so that's what the tattoo is. But because it's Anaheim, it has lots of Disney stuff in it. The implication is not that Disney is burning. I like Disney, obviously. Also, I have this sweet Mark Twain tattoo because I like Mark Twain, and Walt Disney loved Mark Twain and named a riverboat after him. Ever heard of it? And so, kind of. And that's all it. What was the second part of the question?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Go where?
What would I get if I got more Disneyland Disney themed
Well, if you
tattoos?
didn't have one,
Who?
what would you get?
Who is it?
I don't know. If you could tattoo somehow Mary Blair's Peter Pan concept artwork somehow on you, and it looked good, that's what I would go with. If someone could figure out how to do that, I would be obliged, much obliged. I don't know if I'll ever get more tattoos though. Probably though. Maybe not. Okay, what's up? What else?
Will there be a spin-off story for Mistlefoot?
Will there be a spin-off story? I hope so. What a lovable moose. Mistlefoot. If you don't know what Mistlefoot is, go look, just search Disney's Frozen as told by Tyler Evans, and it will come up in YouTube. There are several, the sometimes vlog one is the original one. It's a long vlog, and then other people just took out the part with the Mistlefoot story. It's just look it up. And we have a Mistlefoot t-shirt at livefastdiepoor.spreadshirt.com and many other fine shirts, including a diamond themed shirt for Random Land. Is that shameless enough? Okay, what's next? I love your sweater, by the way.
Thank you.
Who gave that to you?
You did.
I'm such a good friend. Okay, what else?
How did you become friends with Jeff Heimbuck?
Am I friends with Jeff Heimbuck? Just kidding. I met Jeff Heimbuck in Downtown Disney once. He wrote this book called It's Kind of a Cute Story, which really Crump told his own story, but it's as told to Jeff Heimbuck, and he had to collate and fix and uncrump the story by Heimbucking it in a good way. He co-authored a book with Imagineer Rolly Crump. Friends of mine got me the book. I read the book. I enjoyed the book. I read it on Kindle. It was like $5. It was amazing. And then I met him in Downtown Disney, and then we walked into Disneyland and hung out together, and ever since then, I've been annoying him to death. Look at him. There he is right there. Jeff Heimbuck? Okay, what? Okay.
Roscoe says, is it possible for you to be any hotter, and how would you go about being there?
First of all, Roscoe, Soul Train, I am G'd up from the feet up. Look at this. Look at this belt. Look at this outfit. Also, look at this. a sweet random land shirt. This is awkward, but can you just hold this jacket like on this side? A sweet random land shirt, and then up here I got my sunglasses in my pocket, but they would be on my face, and this hat. So no, it's not possible for me to get any hotter unless you mean by lighting myself on fire with gasoline, in which case I answered both parts of that question. Right?
Right.
I did it. Is it possible for me to be hotter? Probably. That's the real answer. And how to go about it, I don't know, or I'd already do it, and then I'd be the hottest of them all.
I'll
And
do your
then
makeup.
I would. You'd what?
I'll do your makeup.
Deal. Okay, what's next?
Okay, last one.
Last one. Last question.
Worm asked,
Worm?
when we gonna get in the studio, playa?
Worm, like the character from the Goobers cartoon, tweeted me? I'm so. No, really, he did. When we gonna get in the studio, player? We friends though. Whenever you want, Worm. But I'm calling you out that you're a poser and all your friends hate you, homie. Worm is kind of a bad guy in the show, sorta. He's like kind of a scummy character. I feel like I need to challenge him, but I don't know enough. I'm not familiar enough with the streets in the hip hop world to like do a cool how does didn't Justin Bieber and Drake Bell have like beef? How do you start beef?
Yeah.
How do I start beef with a fictional worm? What do I say about it? Like, whatever, your slime isn't even as good as my slime. There's the hotel. Someone's playing a record really loud. Okay, so you hold this. I'm gonna open this because somebody, what was his name? Miner from Disney Canvas gave me this. And I kind of want to see what's inside of it so I can thank him on the Sometimes vlog. I'll read you the front of it after I open it. Listen to that. That's kind of amazing. Oh, wow, it's a little gift card and a little note to buy a mint julep. It says, thank you for sharing Disney love. It has been wonderful following your pictures and thoughts on Instagram. We may all suffer setbacks in life, get hurt at times, we may be tempted to lose hope. When it happens, I like to remember this. Hope lies in dreams, in imagination, and in the courage of those who dare to make dreams into reality. Which is a quote, I think, from Walt Disney. Continue to hope, to dream, and to spread the Disney love. Please enjoy a mint julep on me. Signed, Disney_Canvas. So thank you, Miner from Disney_Canvas. Please go follow him on Instagram and tell him that I sent you. Actually, tell him that Allie sent you and that I sent you. Also, if you don't know about Instagram, I have an Instagram. It's Live Fast Die Poor. And I have a Twitter, Justin Scard, @JustinScard, which is how you got here, and also how you will find the Periscope thing I'm talking about. Will you stop it up there? All right, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna walk away because this guy's getting all crazy. I think he's getting evicted by his landlord. Also, Disneyland has been closed for a few minutes, right? Yep. Oh, they're gonna close all the clothing shop stores. I love all of you. It's 1:05 a.m. in the morning. It is time to have done my duty. It's time to say goodbye to Disneyland for now. This young lady's going home pretty soon. I think tomorrow we're going to see Tyler Evans, rock journalist. You're seeing this tomorrow because it actually is tomorrow now. We're going to see Tyler Evans, rock journalist, and I'm going to try and get a little vloggage with the T-tie, the toe tie. That's his name. That's what I like to call him, toe tie. That's his new name now. Hello. Look at all these after hours people. Look at these people are waiting for the perfect shot. They're waiting for the perfect Main Street. Are you guys waiting for the perfect picture with nobody in it? I don't think they understand what I'm saying, but look it. They're just waiting for all the people to be out of the way. The perfect photo. The perfect photo. You're doing it. You're doing it. Okay, I don't think they understood what I was saying, but they understood this. Everybody understands this. It's an emoji for crying out loud. What do you have there?
Cake pop.
Cake pop! I wish I could eat that. I asked them if they had gluten-free treats over there, and they said no. They said no. Anyway, thank you for putting up with the fact that we are back at Disneyland once again about the same time we were last night. So go back, if you go back to yesterday's vlog, it was at the same time of night, and I recapped what happened on the 24-hour day. That video is in progress, being edited, so there is a Random Land coming soon about the Disney 24-hour event. Plenty of Random Lands coming up this summer. If you'd like to donate to help to some of the Random Lands that are further afield, if you go to livefastdiepoor.com, there is a donate button on the right-hand side, or you can purchase a shirt from livefastdiepoor.spreadshirt.com. Yes, you want to get a Live Fast Die Poor t-shirt. You love to watch YouTube videos. You will obey Allie's dog. Do you have a dog?
Yeah.
Okay, you will obey Allie's dog. Also, you've done your duty. Go home and sleep well.